Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Creekview Acres. I want to talk to you about my John Deere Z930. I bought this mower back earlier in the year. Got about 75 hours on it, so happy with the way it mows. But I plan on using it to chop up some leaves, and I'm going to take you along and we'll see how it does. Now let me show you what I've put on the mower. Advanced Chute System. Now, I put this on probably a couple of months after I bought the mower. When I'm mowing around trees or up close to the house, I can close that chute. Prevents the grass from blowing everywhere and blowing in areas where you don't want it. But I also want to try to mulch some leaves with it. And I don't have a mulching deck, but I'm hoping I can shut this chute when I run over the leaves, and it'll chop them up a little better than just having an open chute. When I put the advanced chute on, I wasn't too happy with the way it was working. When I would close it, if I was mowing and I closed it, it would blow grass all over me, all over the side of the mower. And what was happening is blowing up between the chute and the edge of the deck, right in this area. No matter how close I tried to mount it to the edge of the deck, it just wouldn't shut it completely off. So let me show you what I did, and it has helped quite a bit. I mounted this rubber piece, just a thick piece of rubber, mounted it on the deck chute, and it sets down on top of the deck pretty tight, and that stopped a lot of the grass from blowing up around the deck. Now I still get some here in the very front, right in here. I just put a piece of stick-on foam there. That helps some too, but I still get some that blows up in that area right there. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the deck chute. After I put that piece of rubber on there, I can mow up close to the house if I'm turned toward the house, and I can shut that down, and it does keep from blowing grass where you don't want it. I do like the way it opens and closes. I can reach the handle from the seat. Opens easy. I'm going to try to mulch some leaves with this and just see how it does. Well, it's about 45 degrees this morning. I really like to get out while the leaves are still dank, and with the sun popped out now, well, these are already starting to dry out. Now these over here in the shade, they're still wet, so they should mulch up pretty well. So I'm gonna get the mower out and we'll show you how the advanced chute system works. We'll do a little leaf mulching. And always wear ear protection. Not only are these good protection for your ears, but they do have a radio built in, so I can listen to my favorite tunes while I'm mowing. These leaves were really wet, so as you can see, it does a good job when the leaves are wet. Now I'm going to go out here next to this tree here by the garage. Those leaves are really dried out. I'm going to blow the ones there by the edge of the drive over here, and I'll mulch all of them up. So let's see what we can do here. I think that did pretty well. There's a few more right out by the edge of the drive. That'll just take a couple of turns to do them. And then I'll go between the two trees over there in the front, and I'll chop them up pretty quick. A little messy, as you can see. It blows some leaves up on you, but didn't blow any in my face. So. As you can see here, the chute is actually opening by itself. There's so many leaves and so much pressure coming out of that deck. probably raising the deck up another inch or so, maybe to 5 inches, would have made the mulching go a little better.
Looks like an explosion.
Well, what happened, I was trying to run over too big a pile of leaves there that was too high, and this chute, see how it's done? It actually opened up. The leaves pushed it out. There's just so many leaves under there, it opened it up. And when it did, it came right up through there and hit me all over. So, you got to take a little bit at a time. You can't run over the top of a big pile of leaves with it. So I learned a very important thing about chopping leaves. You need to do them when they're wet. And wear gloves. My hands are cold. But these, they weren't completely dried out, but they were somewhat dry, and that made them fluff up more, and I think that's why the problem started there with the chute opening up. There's just so much pressure under that deck that it actually opened the chute. Otherwise, it does a good job, and I didn't have any on me until that mishap there. So that's how the advanced chute system does when you're mulching leaves. Better than the open chute. Even with the mishap I had, it's still, you can close the deck off, and it does do a good job of chopping the leaves up. So we'll wait for some more leaves to fall later on, and we'll continue chopping leaves until they're all gone. That's it for mulching for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. glasses. I think there's a little bit hung under your glasses, but that's got the most of it. Yep, here, let me do one more time. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Thanks.